All right, welcome to another deep dive. This time, we're all about websites for tutoring centers. So if you're starting one or thinking about sprucing up what you got, buckle up. We're diving deep with this great piece from Site Design and Now W. Their web design company, right? And their article, Essential Features for Effective Tutoring Center Websites to Boost Enrollments. Well, it's got some good stuff. Ready to get into it.
Absolutely. I mean, think about it. Your website's your digital storefront. It's got to grab people.
Right. Okay, so first up in the article, they talk about showcasing your subject listings. I mean, that makes sense, right? But they're not just saying, like, list them out. It's got to be clear, got to be easy to find, and it's got to show, what makes your tutoring unique. Like, what's the secret sauce?
Yeah. That first impression online, that's huge. Think about when you go to a website, any website, the ones you like, you find stuff easily.
Right. Exactly. It's like if you walked into a tutoring center and it was just chaos, papers everywhere, you'd probably leave.
Totally. Clarity is key. People need to see, like, bam, this is what they offer. This is what makes them different.
And maybe it's not just what you teach, but like how you teach it.
Right, for sure. It's like It's got to show that passion, that style. You know what I mean?
Totally. So on to the next point, and I bet you know what it is, tutor bios, but how do you do that without making it overwhelming? Too much info.
Well, the article talks about showing both expertise and personality. Think short, sweet bios, but highlight what makes each tutor special. Not just their degrees, but their passion.
Right. Like, remember that teacher who made learning fun? That's the vibe.
Exactly. And you know what else builds trust? Testimonials. People connect with other people's experiences, especially online.
Oh, yeah. Online reviews, they're like gold these days. We read them for everything.
Exactly. It's that social proof shows real results. Think about a parent looking for a tutor. Seeing other parents raving about their kids' progress, that's powerful.
Oh, absolutely. And speaking of making things easier for parents, the article talks about online booking. I mean, come on, who wants to play phone tag anymore?
No one.
Yeah.
Right. It's all about convenience. Parents book whenever. It streamlines everything for the tutoring center, too.
Yeah.
Win-win.
Totally. Makes you look modern, tech savvy. But does it get a little impersonal?
That's a good point.
Yeah.
But think about it. You can still personalize it, right? Like a welcome message, explain the process, maybe offer a quick chat with a tutor before booking the whole session.
Oh, clever. Yeah, those little touches make a difference. Like you're dealing with humans, not robots. Okay, what's next on our website checklist? I'm getting inspired.
So we've got, like, our subject list looking good, tutor bios are sparkling, online booking is easy peasy. What else can we do to make our site, like, really stand out?
Okay, this is where it gets fun. The article talks about success stories, but not just like, hey, this tutoring's great. We're talking real stories showing the impact.
Oh, like a little case study almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's more than just words. It's showing that transformation.
Yeah.
Like before and after.
Right. So parents can really see what's possible.
Exactly. That's what grabs them, that emotional connection. Like, imagine you're a parent struggling to find the right tutor. You see a website with stories about kids overcoming similar challenges. That's powerful stuff.
Oh, for sure. It's like those weight loss ads, right? You see the transformation, you're like, wow, I can do that too.
Exactly. And you know what else adds value? Providing study resources. Think downloadable guides, quizzes, helpful articles, anything that's like a bonus for visiting your site.
Right. So it's not just about selling. It's about giving back, sharing knowledge, building a community almost.
Totally. It sets you apart. It's not just about the hard sell. You're showing expertise, keeping the website engaging.
Okay, so we've talked about all the fun stuff, but we got to talk about, the less exciting but important stuff, Australian standards, all that legal stuff, especially with student data and all.
Right, exactly. Privacy, security, that's super important.
Yeah.
The article touches on it, but it's worth emphasizing. Parents need to know their kids' info is safe.
Totally. It's like you wouldn't go to a doctor who doesn't wash their hands.
Exactly. Be transparent. Put your privacy policy right there, how you encrypt data, your security measures, maybe even a whole page dedicated to it.
Oh, that's a good idea, like a safety first badge.
Precisely. And speaking of being seen, we can't forget SEO. The article mentions web design as a keyword and location-specific stuff like web design Logan. But there's so much more to it than just keywords.
Yeah, SEO can be a beast. So where should tutoring centers start?
Well, think local SEO. You want to pop up when someone in your area searches tutoring. So use keywords like tutoring in Logan, math tutors Brisbane,
Ah, so it's super specific, not just tutoring, but where, what subject.
Gotcha. There's a ton more we could talk about. Keyword research, content, backlinks, maybe a whole other deep dive.
Oh, for sure. But the takeaway is SEO matters, especially local SEO for tutoring centers.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And when you combine all of this, the website features, the legal stuff, the SEO,
Yeah.
you've got a roadmap for a killer online presence.
It's like we've baked the website cake, now we just need the frosting. Okay, so I feel like we've covered a lot, right? I mean, from those tutor bios to all that SEO stuff, it's a lot to think about when you're building a tutoring website.
It is. It
Yeah.
is. But, think of it as a journey, not a race.
Yeah.
Your website, it's got to grow with your business.
But it's like not about getting it perfect right away, more about, keep learning, keep tweaking things.
Exactly. And if you're feeling lost, don't be afraid to, call on a pro. A web designer can make your vision like a reality.
Right, right. Sometimes you need that expert help. But even before that, you got to know what you want. Like, what's the feeling you want people to get when they visit your site?
Ah, that's a good one. So imagine a parent, right, lands on your website. What's that one feeling you want them to have?
Is it like excited about learning? Or maybe relieved, like they finally found the right place for their kid?
That feeling, that's what guides everything. Colors, pictures, the whole vibe of the website.
So it's like creating an experience, not just, throwing some words on a page.
Exactly. It reflects your brand, your values. It's more than just a website, right?
Well said. I think we've given everyone a lot to chew on today, from the basics to the more advanced stuff. Hopefully everyone's feeling inspired to build or revamp their website.
I hope so. Remember, a good website, it's an investment in your business, your students, everything.
Absolutely. And on that note, I think it's time to wrap up our deep dive into tutoring websites. Thanks for listening, everyone, and good luck out there building those amazing websites.